We are Christians only, we are only Christians. There is no other name by which we must be saved.
Greetings, I am Paul Mays and I am a Christian. We must be Christians only. Being a type of Christian is a sin. It is a division from Christ. Denominations are a division from Christ. You can't be a Methodist, Wesleyan, Presbyterian, Calvinist, Catholic, or anything else and be pleasing to God. We must be Christians only. Wearing any name religiously other than Christ's or God's takes glory away from Christ and God. This religious error is addressed in 1 Corinthians 1. Now I plead with you, brethren, by the name of our Lord Jesus Christ, that you all speak the same thing, and that there be no divisions among you, but that you be perfectly joined together in the same mind and in the same judgment. Now I say this, that each of you says, I am of Paul, or I am of Apollos, or I am of Cephas, or I am of Christ. Is Christ divided? Was Paul crucified for you? Or were you baptized in the name of Paul? That's 1 Corinthians 1, 10, 12, and 13. You read that correctly. No divisions among you. This is synonymous with no denominations among you. Today, this passage could be applied to read something like this. Now I say this, that each of you says, I am of Calvin, or I am of Wesley, or I am of Luther, or I am of the Pope. Was Luther crucified for you? Were you baptized in the name of the Pope? Now you might be thinking to yourself, but I am just a Christian. If you're worshiping with a body that wears a man-made name, you're not. Instead, you are a type of Christian, which, as we read, is condemned in 1 Corinthians 1. Give the glory to Christ. Wear his name only. Nor is there salvation in any other, for there is no other name under heaven given among men by which we must be saved. Acts 4:12.
We are Christians only, we are only Christians. There is no other name by which we must be saved. For there is one God, one mediator between God and men, the man Jesus Christ.